Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Easy English StoryLab. Today, we will practice English with a story for A1 to A2 learners. Listen carefully. Pause the video. Repeat after me. Copy the pronunciation, rhythm, and emotion. This is the shadowing technique. If you enjoy learning English with stories, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, write a comment, and share this video with a friend. Now, let's begin the story. My name is Lily. I am 19 years old, and I live in a small town with my mother and father. My life is usually simple and quiet. I go to school, I help at home, and I spend time with my family. But one Monday morning, something unexpected happened. That day was important for me. I had my first English class at a new language school in the city. I wanted to improve my English because I dream of studying abroad one day. I woke up early, before my alarm. I felt excited, but also nervous. I lay in bed and looked at the ceiling. Today is a big day, I said to myself. I got out of bed, washed my face, and brushed my teeth. I looked in the mirror. My hair looked messy, so I fixed it carefully. I wanted to look neat and confident. In the kitchen, my mom was making breakfast. "You're up early," she said with a smile. "Yes," I said. "I don't want to be late." She gave me toast and tea. I ate slowly, thinking about the new school, new people, and new teacher. "Don't worry," my mom said. "You'll do great." I smiled, but my stomach felt tight. At 8 o'clock, I left home. The air was cool and fresh. Birds were singing. The sky was blue. I walked to the bus stop near my house. It took about 10 minutes. I saw people walking to work. Some looked sleepy. Some were talking on their phones. When I arrived at the bus stop, many people were waiting. Some were students like me. Some were older people going to work. I checked my phone. I opened the map app. I needed bus number 24. "Bus 24, I whispered. I looked at the road. Cars passed. Then a bus came. It stopped in front of us. The doors opened. People got on quickly. I looked at the number on the bus, but only for 1 second. I thought it said 24. I followed the crowd and got on. I paid the driver and looked for a seat. I found one near the window. I put my bag on my lap and looked outside. The bus started moving. At first, everything looked normal. I saw small shops, houses, and traffic lights. I relaxed a little. This is fine, I thought. I'm on time. I put on my headphones and listened to music. I watched people on the street. Some were walking dogs, some were waiting at crossings. After 10 minutes, the streets began to look different. The buildings were taller, there were more cars. I frowned. This doesn't look like my way, I thought. I took off my headphones. I looked around. No one else looked worried. I checked my phone. The blue dot on the map was moving, but not toward the language school. My heart started beating faster. "This is not right," I whispered. I looked at the bus number again. It was not 24. It was 42. I felt cold. I took the wrong bus. I stared at the number on the bus screen again. 42, not 24. For a moment, I could not move. I felt like time stopped. My heart started beating very fast, and I could hear it in my ears. "This is wrong," I whispered to myself. I looked around the bus. People were calm. A man near me was reading something on his phone. A woman was looking out the window. 2 students were talking and laughing. No one knew I had a problem. I stood up slowly. My legs felt weak, like they were not strong enough to hold me. I held the seats as I walked to the front of the bus. "Excuse me," I said to the driver. My voice was very small. He looked at me in the mirror. "Yes?" "Is this bus number 24?" I asked. He shook his head. "No, this is 42. My stomach felt heavy. "I need to go to Green Street," I said. "Language school." "Wrong bus," he said. "Get off at the next stop, then find another bus." I nodded. "Thank you." I walked back to my seat. My hands were cold. I held my bag close to my chest. "Stay calm," I told myself. "You can fix this." But inside, I felt scared. The bus stopped. The door opened with a loud sound. I stepped down carefully. The bus drove away. Suddenly, it was quiet. I stood on a wide street with tall buildings all around me. I had never seen this place before. The buildings looked gray and big. There were shops with bright signs. Cars moved fast. I heard horns, engines, and people talking. I felt very small and alone. I turned around slowly, looking at everything. Nothing looked familiar. I took out my phone and opened the map again. I saw many lines and street names, but I did not understand them. The blue dot showed my place, but it didn't help me feel better. "Where am I?" I whispered. I looked up and down the street. People walked past me quickly. No one looked at me. I walked to a bus stop near the road. I read the sign carefully. There were many bus numbers: 12, 18, 31, 42, 50. No 24. My eyes felt wet. I tried not to cry. "This is my first day," I thought. I wanted everything to be perfect. I imagined the classroom, students sitting at desks, the teacher starting the lesson, my seat empty. "I will be late," I said softly. I took a deep breath. "Be brave," I told myself. "You can ask someone." But I felt shy. My English was not perfect. What if they don't understand me? I thought. What if I say something wrong? I stood there for a long moment, just watching people. Then I saw a woman near me. She looked kind. She was holding a shopping bag and checking her phone. I walked to her slowly. My heart was still beating fast. "Excuse me," I said quietly. "Can you help me?" The woman looked at me. She had kind eyes and a gentle smile. "Yes, of course," she said. "What happened?" Her voice was warm. I felt a little safer. "I took the wrong bus," I said. "I need to go to Green Street. I have English class. First day." She nodded slowly. "Don't worry. she said. Let's see your map. I showed her my phone with shaking hands. She looked carefully. You are not very far, she said. You can take bus 18. It will take you near Green Street. Bus 18? I asked again to be sure. Yes, she smiled. The bus stop is here. It will come soon. I felt my body relax a little. Thank you so much, I said. You're welcome, she replied. Is it your first class? Yes, I said. I am nervous. She laughed softly. It's okay. You are doing great. You asked for help. That is brave. Her words made me smile for the first time that morning. We waited together at the bus stop. Cars passed. People walked. I felt calmer now. Soon I saw a bus coming. I looked very carefully this time. 18. This is your bus, the woman said. I got on the bus and found a seat. I waved at her through the window. She waved back. This bus ride felt different. I watched the streets carefully. I saw shops, cafes, and people walking dogs. I still held my phone, but I was not shaking anymore. I checked the map again and again. After some minutes, I saw Green Street on the screen. This is my stop, I said softly. I got off the bus and looked around. The street was busy, but nice. There were trees and small buildings. Then I saw it, a small building with a sign, Language School. I laughed quietly. I made it, I said. I was late, but I was there. I walked inside. My heart was still beating fast, but now from excitement. A teacher smiled at me. Hello, she said. Hello, I answered, a little shy. First day? She asked. Yes, I nodded. That's okay, she said kindly. Please sit. I sat down. Other students smiled at me. I felt happy and proud. That morning, I learned something important. Sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we feel lost. Sometimes we feel scared. But there are kind people in the world, and sometimes being brave means asking for help. Now it's your turn. Listen again. Pause after each sentence. Repeat out loud. Copy the pronunciation, rhythm, and emotion. Practice every day. Small steps create big progress. If you liked this story, please like the video, subscribe to Easy English StoryLab, write a comment, and share this video with a friend. See you in the next story.